This episode is brought to you by pastasworld.com, where you can find jigsaw puzzles, coffee and tea mugs, canvas and poster prints, iPhone cases, and more. You can even order custom items with your own pictures. Go to pastasworld.com or the Pastas World shop on Etsy to learn more.
You're listening to I Love This TV Show, The Golden Girls.
Hi, and welcome to the I Love This TV Show podcast. I'm your host, Noelle from pastasworld.com. Each season of this podcast will contain a TV show in full. This means the length of the season depends on the length of the TV show. The first season is, of course, The Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls, Season 1, Episode 12, The Custody Battle. Dorothy and Sophia are doing dishes. Sophia isn't satisfied with the job that she's doing. Blanche comes in and asks to borrow some jewelry. She has a date with the director of the local play, Macbeth. She doesn't plan on being back till tomorrow. She wants a part in the play, if you know what I mean. Dorothy, where are you going? Blanche, out to dinner with Jason, the director of our community theater. He's considering me for the role of Lady Macbeth in Mr. William Shakespeare's masterpiece, Macbeth. I feel sure after our date, he'll make a decision in my favor. Dorothy, come on now, Blanche. You're not just using this guy to get a part in a play. Blanche, of course not, Dorothy. I'm gonna let him use me to get a part in a play. Sophia wants to know if Blanche can get Dorothy a date, but she's already dumped the sidekick, a lighting director, on Rose. After they leave, Sophia gives Dorothy a phone number of a stranger she met at the market. They fight, and Dorothy tells her she needs space. Sophia storms off to her friend's house. Dorothy, Ma, how dare you? Sophia, how dare I what? I was trying to help. Dorothy, Ma, can you get it through your head that I do not need your help? Now please, Ma, get off my back. Sophia, who do you think you're talking to? Don't you raise your voice to your mother. Dorothy, then stop smothering me and give me some space. Sophia, space? Fine, have all the space you want. Dorothy, where are you going? Sophia, to Mildred's. She's shorter than you. She doesn't need so much space. The next day in the kitchen, Blanche and Rose are discussing the play. Blanche thinks she will be Lady Macbeth because she slept with the director. Gloria is also coming to visit. When she arrives, she tells them she's staying at a hotel. This upsets Sophia because she wants her to stay at the house. Rose and Blanche enter the living room and meet Gloria. They exit. Gloria then tells Sophia and Dorothy she has gifts for them. A whole bunch for Sophia and a gift certificate for Dorothy to get a complete makeover. Sophia uses that opportunity to take a few jabs at Dorothy. That night, Blanche comes home excited that she thinks she got the part. Rose misunderstands. Dorothy, hi, how was the audition? Blanche, wonderful. I'm 99% sure I got the part. Rose, there were so many good people there. Blanche, trust me, I got this part in the sack. Rose, she means in the bag. Dorothy, no, honey, she means in the sack. The subject then shifts to Gloria. Blanche agrees with Dorothy that she, too, wasn't the apple of her parents' eye. Rose tells them that her parents loved all 9 of them, which is her brothers and sisters and herself, equally. She tells them a story about Christmas Eve. Dorothy just snaps and stops her mid-story. The 3 decide to go out for food. That night, Gloria apologizes for keeping Sophia out so late. Dorothy is buried under all Gloria's luggage in her room. Gloria rubs some things about her life in Dorothy's face. They finally get in bed. Gloria brings up all the bedtime stories Dorothy used to tell her. And then Gloria continues to gloat about how much money she has. She then brings up Sophia. and tells Dorothy that she wants Sophia to come live with her. The next day, Dorothy finds Sophia packing up her stuff. They have a conversation. Dorothy is clearly sad and upset, but she doesn't try to stop her. Sophia seems to want to go move in with Gloria. Dorothy goes to the kitchen and tells Blanche that she's got bad news. Rose also comes in and says she's got bad news as well. The two argue over who is going to tell their bad news first. Blanche stops them and then demands they tell her what's going on. Rose goes first. She tells her that the director called, and she did get a part in the play, but not Lady Macbeth. She's actually going to be witch number 3. Rose got a part. She actually got the lead, Lady Macbeth, and Blanche is not amused. In fact, she's pretty pissed. She walks towards Rose with a large knife in her hand. Dorothy tries to cut her off, but Blanche won't hear of it. She even kind of raises the knife in Dorothy's direction. That's how furious she is. She then tells Dorothy to tell her her bad news. Blanche, he actually picked you over me? I do not believe this. I have been had. Dorothy, I know, and you still didn't get the part. Blanche, all right, Dorothy, I'm ready. Now tell me your bad news. Dorothy, my mother is leaving. She's going to move in with my sister Gloria. Blanche and Rose are instantly upset. Dorothy's not happy either. Rose and Blanche decide to fight for her. Dorothy points out that if Sophia wants to live with Gloria, she has every right to. That night, Dorothy confronts Gloria. Dorothy, you come here with your limo and your presents and your designer luggage, and you think you're better than everyone else. You have everything. Do you have to have Ma too? I mean, all these years you've been her favorite. All I wanted was this time with her. Gloria, Dorothy, you are crazy. You're Ma's favorite. You always have been. Dorothy is shocked by Gloria saying that, but Gloria follows up with quite a list of proof, and Dorothy is still shocked by all of it and still doesn't believe it. Gloria finally points out that Dorothy is the one Sophia goes to every time she's in trouble, not even Gloria with all of her money. Gloria tells her that she's been jealous of her. That's why she wanted Ma. She goes on to tell her that Sophia doesn't actually want to move in with her. She wants to stay. And she prompts Dorothy to go talk to Sophia, which she does. So Dorothy goes to Sophia's room, knocks on the door, and enters. And then she tells her that she's not going to let her leave and does this little strong-arming. Dorothy tells her that she needs her, and so do Blanche and Rose. Sophia takes another shot at Rose. She ultimately decides to stay. There's a knock at the door, and it's Gloria. Sophia tells her she's decided to stay. Sophia, you're a good daughter, Gloria. You're both good daughters. Most people my age have children trying to get rid of them. My children are fighting over who gets to keep me. You don't know how much that means to an old lady. Dorothy, honey, you don't know how much you mean to us. Sophia, and I love you. I love all my children. Gloria, even Phil? Sophia, sure, but don't tell him. He'll want to borrow money. The three hug. Later, Dorothy comes back from dinner with Sophia and tells them it was a good dinner. Sophia then comes in with gifts for each of the girls. And each one opens a present and realizes that it's not really a present, but it's something that is theirs. They start to wonder about what other items have gone missing, and they decide that it is time to search Sophia's room again. We'll be right back after a short break.
Favorite quotes. Sophia, nagging? Is that what it's called when a mother wants a little happiness for her daughter? Blanche, oh, forget it. Why paint the peacock? Gloria, it's a gift certificate for a complete makeover at Elizabeth Arden. Sophia, maybe now you can get a date. Blanche, trust me, I got this part in the sack. Blanche, you're pulling my leg. He picked you over me? Blanche, I can't believe this. I've been had. Dorothy, I know, and you still didn't get the part. Dorothy, I don't know, Rose. Maybe Mary Poppins has an Italian cousin. Blanche. What a terrible morning this is. Sophie is leaving, and I'm playing an ugly old witch because you stole my part. Dorothy. You have everything. Do you have to have Ma, too? Gloria. Ma looked at you and saw a wonderful future. She looked at me and hoped I'd marry rich. Sophia. Most people my age have children trying to get rid of them. My children are fighting over who gets to keep me.
Some fun facts and tidbits from this episode. Blanche is going out with the director of a play. She plans to sleep with him to get the part of Lady Macbeth. Gloria, who is Dorothy's sister and Sophia's daughter, comes to town to visit. This is the first episode where we meet Gloria. Blanche and Rose try out for the play. Blanche has a sister. Rose is one of 9 kids. Rose tells her second St. Olaf story, Christmas Eve with her family. When Dorothy and Gloria were little, Dorothy used to tell Gloria scary bedtime stories so that she wouldn't sleep. Gloria tells Dorothy that she's asked Sophia to live with her, and Sophia has agreed. It's time to announce the parts in the play. Blanche did not get Lady Macbeth, but witch number 3. And Rose landed Lady Macbeth. Gloria and Dorothy have a fight, and a lot of truth comes out. Gloria admits that even while she's rich, she is jealous of Dorothy because her life is so full, and Gloria only has money. Dorothy is Sophia's favorite. Sophia, she decides to stay. The first plot in this episode is Dorothy and Gloria fighting over who gets to keep Sophia. Now, to me, that's good and bad all at the same time because they're fighting over her versus giving her the decision to be able to make it herself. So they're basically treating her like a possession versus their mother. And by the end of the episode, it really turns out to be more about their grievances and jealousies and frustrations and feelings about each other, which I'm glad to say that they work out. So a lot of things get taken care of in this episode too. And Sophia gets to stay, and everyone winds up happy. Now, in that second plot, that's a little more interesting, too, because, it's kind of in time-honored tradition, I guess, maybe. I can't really muster the amount of sarcasm that truly deserves. But, you sleep with the director to get the part. I mean, the sad truth is, I think this probably still does happen in Hollywood nowadays. I mean, we've seen that whole thing with that guy who ran the film company. I'm not even going to say his name because he doesn't deserve that level of acknowledgement. But all of the people that he used and abused, and they didn't want that to happen to them. And Blanche, on the other hand, is more than happy to have that happen to her so that she can get a part. Only she doesn't get the part. So her plan backfires, I guess. But overall, it should be based on talent that you get the part. You shouldn't be sleeping with someone to get the part. And you shouldn't have to sleep with someone to get the part. It's been great reliving this episode with you. Please check out the podcast website, anchor.fm/I love this TV show, no spaces. You'll be able to see the show notes and also support this podcast. To check out everything I'm up to and nerding about, head over to pastasworld.com. You'll also find additional content there. Thanks for listening and stay golden.